Hello and welcome. I am Matt Taylor and this is my variety channel. My main channel is In the Kitchen with Matt, so if you love cooking, make sure to check out that channel and learn how to make some awesome food. And today I'm going to do an unboxing video of the new iPhone SE. And I've had my 5S. Yes, I still have my Apple iPhone 5S. And I bought it in 2014, I think. And so I've had it for 6 years and it's time for an upgrade. I made the mistake of only getting a 16 gigabyte size iPhone 5S. And so I'm constantly having to delete things on here. It still works totally fine, but it is a little bit slow. The image quality on the camera and the video quality from the video is still reasonable on this phone. And if it was a larger sized phone capacity wise, I probably would not have upgraded. I'm not one that needs to or likes to buy every new iteration of the iPhone, but I do love the iPhones. This was my first smartphone, and so I've been really happy and pleased with this 5S, but I thought it was time to upgrade. And I was able to find a screaming good deal on the iPhone SE. And so I got this at Walmart for $199. The normal price is $399, and even at $399, that is such a really good deal for this iPhone. But I got it for $199 after tax and the $40 upgrade fee from Verizon. It was $256. But I just got the bare bones one, the 64 gig, and that's already like 4 times as much capacity as my 5S. And so I am really excited about that. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a little unboxing video. I did unbox this over at Walmart and we transferred all the data and everything over there. But I'm just going to open up the box and show you what comes in it. And if you've already bought an iPhone before, you'll be familiar with the accessories and everything that come with it. And I want to point out some of the features and some things I love about this phone that I've had it for about a week now. And we'll go on from there. All right, so here we are. Here is the iPhone SE. This is the 2nd generation SE. Open up the box, and it comes with this information in here. A couple different things. Got some stickers that come with it. Some information and a little key for getting the SIM card. And here is the phone. The phone is the same size as the 8. So if you are familiar with the iPhone 8, this is the same exact size and body. And I've already opened it and activated everything and got that ready to go. But look at the size compared to my 5S. For me, that is just awesome. I don't need a big screen. I don't like the big phone in my hand. And so this being just a little bit bigger than the 5S really makes me really happy. And the designs are a little different. See, this is a square design. And so the phone can stand up by itself like this, which I've done this quite a bit of time when I've been filming with the 5S. So I like that feature with it, that it could stand up by itself. You know, the 5S has the iPhone jack, the 1/8 inch iPhone jack, or the headphone jack. And with the SE, it still has the silent mode button over here on the side, and then the volume on here. And then the bottom, of course, it doesn't have the 1/8 inch headphone jack, and I thought I'd missed that. But it's not a big deal because the headphones that come with it, they have a plug to go right in there for the headphones, which is pretty cool. And what's really neat about this, and you'll probably be familiar with this if you have the newer iPhones, is you can just plug it right into your phone and use it like you would a normal jack. Another thing that you can get a little accessory that plugs into the phone that also has a little jack here that you can plug in other headphones that are 1/8 inch traditional headphones, which is pretty cool. Of course, this phone does wireless charging. It doesn't come with a wireless charger, but if you get one, you can use it with this phone. But it also comes with the normal charger, style charger, USB connector, which is really neat. I haven't really used this one, needed to use this one because I can still use my other charger, which is really nice. The 5S cord that came with my 5S still plugs in to the SE, which is really cool. So I don't have to buy a ton of extra things. So if I want extra accessories, I don't need to do that, which is really cool. And some really cool things that I like. I want to point out some things on here. The power button is not on the top like it was on the 5S. A lot of you will be familiar with that. It's on the side over here, which is totally fine. It's not a big deal. And then the home buttons are different. So this has an actual button that you press in. The 5S does, but the SE doesn't. It looks like a button, but it doesn't press down like a button. And it has this technology called haptics. And so when you press on it, it feels like you're pressing down on a button, but you're really not pressing down on the button, which is really neat. But it acts like you are, and it feels like you are, which is pretty cool. One thing I really like is it has the A13 chip in it, which is the same chip as in the iPhone 11, which is really cool. So this phone is really, really fast scrolling through the apps and clicking on apps, opening apps. Also, it has 3 gigs of RAM in it, which helps with the speed of the phone. And it comes in different colors. It comes in white, red, and black. I love the black color, so I got black. And it's just, so far, I've been really impressed. And then when you come into the camera, you come in there, and you can, take photos like you normally would. And if you switch it to video, you can change from HD to 4K and film in 4K if you want. And you can change the frames per second from 30 to 60 to 24. 24 is more of a cinema style frames per second, and go to 30, 60, and you can switch back to HD and do 30 or 60 on HD. And if you're filming videos and you want it to match other cameras like my 70D that I'm filming with, I can film in 4K on 24 frames and just scale the video however I want to match the footage, the 24 frames per second footage from my Canon 70D, which is really cool. And the video quality is great. One thing that's not as good necessarily is it doesn't have a night mode for the photos, and so the photos in lower light don't look as good, but they're still very, really good. And of course, it has the portrait mode, and you can change different lighting depending on what mode you want to use. And after you take the photo, you can adjust those, which is really cool. Something that the iPhone 5S didn't have. And so this is just a really cool camera that I'm really excited about. And I've really enjoyed using it. And the price point is just really cool. And as far as the cases go, you can use the same case for the iPhone 8. I have the Spigen Ultra Hybrid case, which I really, really like. And this fits great right on the phone. I'll put a link down below where you can pick up this case in case you want to get it. It comes highly rated, tons of ratings on Amazon of people that have owned it and really like it. So there you have it. That's a little look at the iPhone SE. I really enjoy the image quality. I love the video quality. I love the price point. Even if I got it for $399, I would still love the price point on it. And I also love the size. I love that it's not a ton bigger than my 5S, which I really like the size of the 5S. But if you're used to bigger phones, then you might want to get the bigger size iPhone, maybe the 10 or the 11, something like that. I don't like really big phones, and so this one is perfect. The same size of the iPhone 8. I never bought the iPhone 8, but this is the same size of the iPhone 8. So there you go. If you haven't already subscribed, make sure to subscribe to my channel and check out my other videos. Take care.